Hello and welcome back to Galactic Science Technical Tales. Yep, still on the moon. Very, very moony. Right, let's just get on with it, shall we? So, all those trees have now been fully infested with the thingamies, with the silkworms. I used up the last of the bone meal in order to get a few more saplings, so I've got those 4 there plus another 4 in the chest in there. But let's just start whacking these things. Basically, we are going to get string and more silkworms. Or at least we should do. I'm hoping that this will be enough string to get us started. So the goals for this episode, I'm not necessarily going to split stuff up, by episode, like I'm going to do this episode and so on, because I'm going to do as much as I can when I can and so on. So it's possible, I might get several shorter recording sessions that will then get squeezed together to be a single episode, or it might be that a single recording session will be multiple episodes. It's all just going to be based on how much interesting stuff actually happens. But our immediate goals are to get a sifter up and running, because that will allow us to start shoving moon dirt turf through it, and that will get us the stones and stuff we need for the cobble, so we can then make the stone we need, so we can get a stone pick and start actually digging out moon rock, and the moon rock can also be shoved through the sieve. So, immediate goals, I want, the things I'm shooting for. I need a decent automatic tree farm. Just grab all this stuff scattered all over the place. I need a decent automatic tree farm, and I need automatic sieving. Now, that was one of the problems with Agrarian Skies. If any of you guys watched me play that, the only way to automate sifting was with an autonomous activator. And that required so many diamonds that I was just there. I was literally there for hours, just holding down the right mouse button, or putting a weight on it and letting it run. I need sticks. And it just took stupidly ages. Whereas in this mod pack now, there is actually an automatic sifter, which requires power to run. I can't talk and think. I'm not sure I was ever able to talk and think. Maybe I was, but it's definitely a skill that has gone away a bit, with me being out of practice, but hopefully we'll get that back soon. So what was I saying? Yes, this one has got automatic sifters, which I believe only need metal, so they're a lot easier to get. And once you've got an automatic tree farm, which can produce wood, which gives you your fuel, because you can just, burn wood straight in a fuel thing, or you can turn it into charcoal. Once you've got that and automatic sifting, then, it can just be left to process stuff. So those are our immediate goals. And that was the mistake when I was, just messing around before I started recording, is I didn't know about automatic sifters, I didn't know about the automatic tree farm, because I hadn't actually looked at all the actual quest logs. So we're going to cut back once I've got all this string and stuff. I'm also going to make a spade and shave off some of this moon turf and moon dirt from the surface. Because once that sun goes down, we don't want to have to come back out onto the surface for a while. Well, that's all the trees cut down. I've got... what is this? 3 and a bit? Three stacks of string. That should keep us going for a while. And I've been shaving off surface of the moon, trying to get as much moon turf and moon dirt as I can. If I throw all this stuff up there, right-hand click, it should sort it. So I've got 2 stacks of moon dirt, 3 stacks of moon turf. The sun is just starting to set. I managed to harvest a couple of those trees over there, so we've got a few more saplings. I think we are good to seal ourselves in and do some work here in the base. You see, I moved everything downstairs because for now this is where we're going to be. We can move the stuff back up there later. While I remember, let us do oxygen tank stuff. I've got 2 full on me, so we will replace that one, throw that one back in, and we've still got some power reserves, but I think I need to throw the sun back in for a bit. One of the reasons I'm not leaving it in there is this gravity well. It just sort of pulls everything towards it, which is a little annoying. Okie dokie. Quest books. Where were we? We need the sifter. That's where we're at. Because that then leads to lots of sifting missions, which will get us the resources we need. I mean, we can make this now. No, we can't, because it needs cobble, doesn't it? Yes. It needs a furnace. We don't have any stone yet. So, a sifter. String like that. 2 silk meshes. And some wood. Do I need strings? Sticks? Yes, I think I do, don't I? Because it's this, I think. 1 sieve. So we will put this down. Ugh, it's annoying. It's a little bit crowded, and that gravity well. Go away. As long as I've got 2 full on me, that should be fine. Okay, let's put you there, and we will take a look at the book. There we go. Makes arms or a sort of net and shove various bits of the moon through. So we've got this one done. We get some gravel, which we can sift for some stuff. We have another reward bag. Let's if that's where the sifter is, this is where we'll put blocks for sifting. Blocks in general. Okay, this reward bag gets us a spawn zombie. Excellent. So, Sipsco Civ expansion. There was a note in your father's book. It said moon dirt equals stone ? Whatever that means, but it looks like something you should try. For this quest you need to get at least 1 of every item from sieving moon dirt. So this is all the stuff that sieving moon dirt gets you. So yeah, I've already got some seeds and melon seeds. Well, I didn't get those from sifting. I know I got the melon seeds as a reward for one of the quests. Wonder why it's got the seeds. Potatoes, carrots, pumpkin seeds, blaze rods, sugarcane, cactus and grass. But a chance to get your cobblestone, apparently. And the reward is a load of iron. So, and that, of course, iron. That's what can get me the automatic sifter. Interesting. So that's the one for sifting moon dirt. This one is turf, the moon's dust. I wonder what this would give me if I shoved it through some netting. So this one is all about sifting the moon turf. And it gets you bone meal, bones, flint, redstone, glowstone, ancient spores, which is important because that will let me make mycelium and mushrooms and all that sort of stuff, and gunpowder. And this last one is for about sifting moon rock, which moon rock's not actually that tough, so you can actually shove that through a net. And what you do is you let's start with the actual moon dirt. Is you get the moon dirt, and you right hand click, and when it gets to the end it pops out, and see there, I've already got a stone. 4 stones will get me cobble. And you see, stones are relatively common. So that gets me a cobblestone already. Ta-da! So I will sift and try and get all this. What is actually needed for the automated sifting? Automatic sieve recipe. It just needs iron ingots and a bit of glowstone dust. Which means I think I might be able to make the automatic sifter once I get the rewards from this, because it gives me a load of iron. Now, this is Minechem iron, which is why it looks like an element rather than a lump of metal. But I think I can craft with this. Now, this is in a chemical synthesis machine. Sate plus crafting. I might not actually be able to craft with that stuff directly, which is a little annoying. So how do I get iron? Iron ingots. Okay, from iron ore dust, which you get from powdered iron ore. So the thing to do is to trace this back through. Broken iron ore. How do I get broken iron ore? It's not giving me a recipe for it. Well, I think I can get broken iron from some of the sifting I do. There it is, broken iron ore. Okay, so once I've got some stone from sifting that stuff, I can make myself a stone pick, which will then let me dig out the moon rock, and then I can sift that for the iron, and then once I've got, what was that, 5 pieces of iron? 5 pieces of iron. I'll have glowstone by then. So I need 4 pieces of iron and 1 more to turn into the nuggets. Then I can make an automatic sieve, which requires power, but I've got... Oh, I had... I thought I'd broken it. I've got a power core right there. So I could just put the automatic sifter there. So I'm going to be doing lots of sifting. So I have sifted 1 stack of moon turf and 1 stack of moon dirt. Actually, it was the stack and a bit of moon dirt that I had. And this is what I got. Blaze rods, potatoes, seeds, etc., etc. Looking at this, we are 1 thing short. We are missing the carrot on the dirt, and we are missing the ancient spores on this. That's because these things appear with different percentage chances. But rather than waste my time manually sifting this stuff, we are going to go on and sift the rock, which will get me the iron, which will let me make the automatic sifter, and then this sum becomes so much easier because you can just throw a stack in, leave it to it. So, where are my stones? I got a good amount of stones out of a single stack. This was, well, a stack and a bit of the moon dirt. And I've got... So that's a load of them. And then I could make myself a pick. I can also make myself a furnace. Now the furnace we're going to throw down here, and I think we're going to start some charcoal burning. Where's all my wood? Where's all my wood? Here it is. I'm looking for spare wooden things to burn, but you can't really stack them, unfortunately. Still, I don't really want a wooden pick, a wooden axe. Broken crook. So if we put the logs up there... No, that way around. There we go. So, because the charcoal's going to become useful for fuel in the furnace, fuel in our power production, and stuff like that. And it's a way to dispose of the wooden tools I don't really need. But now I've got a stone pick. Incidentally, it should be night time by now. Although it's a bit difficult to see right now because the stars are out. But then the stars are always out. And the Earth doesn't move. But pretty certain if we poked our head out that front door, it would not be nice. Yep, dark, bad guys. That's why we're not going out there. And the other advantage, now we've got the pick, is I can actually expand out the base, because I think we're going to have 3 basic underground rooms. There's going to be power, a farm, actually 4 maybe, because there's going to be power, a tree farm, a crop farm, and I've completely forgotten what the 4th thing was. Automatic tree farm, automatic crop farm, power storage. Yes, and then there's and then there will be a storage system. How high shall I make this ceiling? 4, so that's 2 up. Oops. Which is getting me some more dirt as well, which is good because I was low on dirt. Looks like the pick goes pretty well through all of this stuff. So I can hollow this out. Now I've also got some glowstone, and that's important because you can't put torches here on the moon because there's no air. Speaking of there being no air, let's do that. Yeah, so I'm going to actually wood. This is why I need a decent storage room, because I'm already confused as to where everything is, and I've only just started. Right, so if I get sticks, and I'm actually going to sacrifice a piece of charcoal to this. See, normal torches don't work because there's no air. Without oxygen, torches cannot burn. We will see about actually getting an atmosphere into this place, but that's further down the line. But what we can make are glowstone torches, which I think give out as much light as torches do. So that's how we can keep our base lit up. That's how we can provide the light that the trees and the crops will need, and so on. So we've got the moon rock. I Need Rock. My father's book said that there were hidden minerals in rock. You can probably achieve this by shoving rock through a net. It's also going to get us ice, because of course there is ice on the moon. And diamonds. So I will dig out the stuff. What do we get from this first one? Bit of coal. Excellent. So I will dig out the space we need, and hopefully, once I sift the rock, iron ore. Oh, copper. that was copper ore. I can't read. But iron is relatively common in moon rocks, so we should be able to get automatic sifting by the end of this. And then now I can dig out the room. We can make our automatic tree farm as well, which I think I will put behind there.